There are great homes in Los Angeles at every price point, in every area, condos, townhouses, two on a lot, whatever it may be. I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to have a dialogue. I'm here to help people get into their first home or sell their first home or find an investment property or whatever it is. Ideally in Los Angeles or a surrounding area, but I've got friends and colleagues throughout the country that share the same hospitality first enthusiasm and philosophy. I'm happy to help wherever you may be looking. Buying a home in Los Angeles, or really buying a home anywhere, is a crazy process, and it's a ton of money. For most people, it's the single largest purchase or financial transaction that they're gonna make in their life. And there's no shortage of videos of myself and other agents and colleagues and otherwise getting real shouty about not missing this opportunity and making sure that you buy a home now, or that the best opportunity was to buy a home 20 years ago, or whatever it may be. The reality of the situation is that the best time to buy a home is when you find the home that you like and you can afford it. And the unfortunate reality right now is that it's really extra expensive to buy a home. Even though for most of my clients who are millennials and first-time home buyers, that in their life it makes sense to buy a home, financially, it looks like the odds are kind of stacked against everyone. But let's go back and talk about how my clients have won homes over the last couple years, and how the resounding sentiment from all of them is that they love their home and that they don't feel that they overpaid. That may be partly due to the fact that my clients have averaged about 8% under the list price, but regardless, for the couple that have paid at or more than list, they equally love their home. The most important piece for us, whether it's working with first-timers or investors, developers, whatever it is, it's asking questions. If you're a buyer and you're working with an agent that's directing you on what to do, personally, that might not be the right or best action to work with. I don't tell my clients what to do. It's not my money. I have the utmost respect for my client's position and for the money that they have. My job is to help push, guide, advise, strategize to get them to the place that makes the most sense for them. And does that mean that we win every house that we write an offer on? Absolutely not. But what it does mean is that every one of our clients understands the process. They understand why we ask the questions. They understand why we push. And ultimately, when we do get to the right house and the right number, it's why they don't feel regret and that they don't feel upset about however much that final price is. That all happens because we ask questions. We want to know why they want to buy a house. And then when we do finally get to the house that they want to make an offer on, we're asking a ton of questions to the other side to understand, why is the seller selling? What do they love about the home? Where are they going? Why are they leaving? How much time do they need? Whatever it may be, we want to build a case around our negotiation, not only to promote our clients, but also to promote a collaborative understanding and a collaborative environment, so that the seller understands where our clients are coming from and the buyer understands the seller's motives. It gets confused that buying a home is a us versus them situation. But that is absolutely the farthest possible thought process from reality, and it is surely not the thought process that gets people into the homes that they want. Buying a home is a partnership between buyer and seller, and that goes for the clients and the agents. As agents, speaking as a buyer's agent, when I'm working with a listing agent, I want the communication to be transparent. I want it to be efficient. I want it to be honest. I want it to be authentic. I'm not going to overshare. I'm going to bring a grounded reality to the dialogue. These are my clients. This is what they want. We've been looking for this long. They've written this many offers. It hasn't worked out, whatever it is. What's going on with your client? Have you had any offers? You've been on the market for this amount of time. Are they looking for anything in particular, something special that they need in the offer to really make it sing for them? Whatever it is. It's a collaboration. There's a house that somebody wants to sell, and that house wants to be purchased by someone else, and there are two agents involved to make that process happen and to make the lives of our clients easier. So we go in with that thought process. That's honestly what I think wins us the homes. It's because we're there to represent our client, but we're also there to help the seller make the easiest transaction, and we're there to put as much kind of care and attention and energy in as needed. Our clients win and feel confident about the process because they're never questioning what happens next. We have a 10-point plan laid out like the Candyland board game for what happens from step 1 to step 10, from talking to a lender to picking up the keys. And we're there every step along the way. That's our job. Our job is not to get in and beat up the seller for a negotiation and credit this and drop the price that and whatever, act all tough and high and mighty. And, it's not a hostage situation. It should be amicable. It should be a dialogue. It should be fun, and it should be exciting. It's a crazy time. It's a lot of money. It's a big decision. And when you take money and emotion and jam them together, it creates some crazy scenarios. But if you want to buy a home, rather, if you want to win a home, not just go out searching for homes, talk to professionals. Talk to mortgage brokers, lenders, banks. Talk to professional real estate agents. And I say professional real estate agents because there is a difference between someone who is a transaction-focused agent just going from one situation to the next, and someone who takes it seriously and has a high level of care and attention for what they're doing on both sides of the transaction. I'm sure that there are tons of questions. Please drop a comment so we can have that conversation. If you found anything in this video useful, I'd love a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe so we can keep having this dialogue and you can learn more about what it's really like to live in Los Angeles.